Ba-da-da-do-do. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-do-do. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-do-do. Somebody's streaming MindsEye. Who's streaming MindsEye? Ozonics Gaming. There's a few people streaming MindsEye. It looks like a good few people. Well, welcome to everyone to the MindsEye section. Ba-da-da-da-do-do. We're not meant to be live just yet, but we are live early. If we go back to Twitch, go to my channel, let's get these links posted to X. I'm never on time with the links. My apologies. We took a week off of streaming this past week, so we're late to update 6, but that's fine with me. I've had a little bit of experience with it across consoles and PC. Trying to set some new times in the new content, which we will be checking out shortly. I've been messing with my microphone settings, as you know, every stream. I'm mentioning it now, since we did our last multi-stream. Welcome to the early birds. Let's post that we've gone live in MindsEye. Hey Fades, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in, being an early bird. How's my mic sound? Wait, are all these links going to just be wrong? Do I have to have new links? Yeah, those are the wrong links. Share, copy. Share, copy. Oh yeah, that's tonight, isn't it? What time is the PC gaming show? How long until now is the PC gaming show? Because we'll watch that. Been looking forward to that. Is now? I'm competing with it. Amazing. PC gaming show. Started 30 minutes ago. Okay, so I've been missing it. Anything good so far, Fades? You know what? I'll probably catch a recap of it and check it out at another time then. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Liquid Swords, former Avalanche devs of Just Cause. Looking forward to their games too. And live on Twitch. Sorry, I'm just posting everything everywhere at once as we approach the start time of the stream. Oh, we've just passed the start time of the stream. That's fine. Gonna update Discord. Keep me posted on if something interesting happens, if the trailer drops for that Liquid Swords game. Appreciate you joining us despite the show being on. Getting MindsEye launched up. I've been playing a lot of MindsEye on the Xbox Series X over the last couple days, and I'm pleasantly surprised by how smooth of an experience it is. I expect the worst playing on consoles, especially with MindsEye, but it's honestly a really good experience. And I had such a strange feeling that the handling is better on consoles. I play with a controller on PC, but despite that, I felt like I had a better sense of control on the Xbox version. I don't know. It's tough to put into words, but I'll have to mess about with my controller settings here. I've been a little bit under the weather as well, so I missed last week of streaming because of being under the weather. And I was going to stream last Thursday, but I had a hunch that the game would get updated, so I didn't bother. Also, it was Thanksgiving, so... Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth playing on the consoles. It's not like unplayable by any means. I honestly had no issues whatsoever, and I have a 240 hertz monitor. I'm pretty fussy about frame rate usually, but in the case of MindsEye on console at 30 FPS, it wasn't bad. If you didn't tell me it was 30 FPS, I would not have known, which is strange for me. And again, if you check out mindseye.builders, we've got global leaderboards over there. We've got leaderboards for all platforms over there. And the Xbox leaderboards were fairly easy to start taking over. So on Xbox, I'm number one here, I'm number one there, here, there, everywhere. I'm trying to take over the entire leaderboard slowly, a bit at a time. But for the sake of this stream, let's go through all the new content. So, Barb content. There's one that's sneaking under the radar a bit, and I think it's short-circuiting. Jeez. Those times, though. People's times. Last Sentinel? I think so. It sounds familiar. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or use a faster encoding set. Okay. I think the issue is I'm playing at 240 FPS right now. Let's unlimit the frame rate. I've mixed, so when I booted up this new update, it set everything to epic again. And I messed about with that myself. Foliage quality we can drop to low. Just getting little wins. Reflection quality seems to be the most important in terms of visual, like, clarity. You'll get lots of noise if you turn down the reflection quality. But otherwise, I think we're good. I think we're gonna have good performance here. When I was playing earlier, I had rock solid performance in this update. I was really pleased with it. Right. Need to remember I'm not on console now. The other thing is I wanted to change some of my controller settings. And we're going to, what happens if I just disable Steam input? Does it know I have a controller? I heard there was a sponsored stream wherein they couldn't use the controls of my Arc, but after testing it myself, it worked fine. Templates. Looking for joysticks. That's another thing. The haptics are really strong on console. I've just got them off here. Outer ring. Sensitivity. Linear. Go with linear. Alright. Let's see if the little things I've done here help me to get the responsiveness I felt on the Xbox. Because I'm using a DualSense, as you can see, on PC, and I just felt like it was a very different feel on the Xbox. Where is the race I'm looking for? It's the first one in the launcher anyway. This one. Got a lot of new players in MindsEye. We got a lot of streamers streaming MindsEye right now. Lots going on. Phasmophobia is on sale. I've been my hyperfixation on. Oh, geez, actually, performance is going crazy in this one because of the reflections, I think. My hyperfixation on VR has continued in my time away from streaming. Might need to look at my triggers in Steam input too. See if they are happening smoothly. Bloody hell. Did they add custom cameras to Arcadia? Arcadia's had custom cameras. What do you mean? It's been there since launch as far as I know. Back on my hyperfixation on VR is I've got a small plan if I manage to get a hold of a wireless VR headset. I've already got a Valve Index, it's just not practical to set up. I will be streaming MindsEye in VR the week I get the VR headset. I've seen the configuration, I've seen somebody else playing it. I plan to aid with the development of that mod in any way I can and make it as good an experience as possible. This is going very poorly so far. Gosh. Alright. We're sweating this out. We're going to all low. Low graphics. Up the texture quality. Do I think you can make a AAA game just using Arcadia? I think no, to be honest. You can make a solid indie title. Maybe it's the limits is me. But I wouldn't say you can make a AAA quality game at the moment. At least not a 2025 AAA quality game. We have a lot of talented people who use the builder, who I would say are managing to create indie hits. Like, just speaking strictly for myself, the game I've managed to make over Halloween, I feel like is an indie game I would play and buy, but definitely not AAA. There's one I played on my last stream. I'm trying to remember, Lawless City. It was kind of like Max Payne, but it was kind of like Max Payne on the older systems as opposed to a newer Max Payne game. And that crash is going to cost me all the time in the world. Let me monitor my mic settings here. I've changed them up a little bit. Yeah, I do expect the power of Arcadia to grow as MindsEye goes on. I thought that was sort of always the plan here, is one update for Arcadia, one update for MindsEye itself. So we got the Arcadia rebrand in October, and that was sort of the beginning of major updates for Arcadia. Come on. That was a terrible start. That was really slow. That's going to affect my time. Maybe. Do you play Fortnite at all, Fades? Oh, that corner looked so cuttable though. How are you enjoying the new season? Chapter 7. I need to get better at reading chat out loud. That was a piece of feedback I got over the last stream. I'm getting better at not touching them as well. Nutrias, what's the point of checkpoints if you don't touch them at all? I have to figure out how not to touch the checkpoints best, because my current time is a lot behind the big times, the top times. I've got the best time on Xbox though. You're not supposed to touch the checkpoints fades. If you touch them, you're slower. I'm not missing them. I'm still getting these checkpoints. Skipping them. If you watch a Lamate time, he does his absolute darndest to skip every checkpoint possible. Oh. Let's just see what time we're going. I still blame Bob for it and not Numate. Oh, bonk. Yeah, all my arcs have the first person view now. All the new ones I make. I like it too. Bade says he wishes they had the first person view by default. I'm trying to get better at reading the chat out loud. See that? I should not have gotten that checkpoint. I was not confident whatsoever I was going to be gifted that checkpoint. Hang on, what's my time? 3:21. I'm definitely going to not beat my time. But let's just finish this. Once this is finished, we can go from there, right? So, I need to check my triggers. There's a setting somewhere here. Trigger threshold point. See, I got it on hair trigger. It was taking it off hair trigger. That should help me out a little bit with the throttle control. Hair trigger basically means I was playing like a keyboard would play, which isn't inherently a problem, but like I said, the game feels very different on oh my god, on console. If you hit continue, it takes you to a different menu. On here, it's taking me to campaign.
It looks like some kind of gateway.
Right. Oh, My D-pad? There you go. My PC is getting hammered. Getting absolutely hammered. Stop hammering. Am I right? We're going to do that race one more time. The infamous one more time. I heard they added some social modes to Rivals. Fade says he's just finished Dispatch and has been playing a bit of Marvel Rivals. I don't know if they've added social modes or if it's something they're adding. But I heard they're adding like a hub where you can read comics and stuff and chill out. Which is interesting. It makes me kind of want to pick the game back up since it's not strictly so competitive, because that's the reason I put it down. I'm just not in the mood to learn a new comp game. Oh yeah, this is feeling a little bit better now. Oh, that sucked. I saw Phasmophobia was on sale, Nutri. Might have to check how much that is. I want to play that in VR. Oh, okay. Okay, there's rocks there. Good to know. I think it's more so a test of the line as opposed to the checkpoint itself. So for example, it's not so much like that you can get used to missing the checkpoint by the exact margin you need to. It's more so that you know roughly where you need to be in the race. Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely just messing up this first turn. It's going terribly. That was bad, but hopefully we've made some time. I'm just going through them all for the first time on stream, to be honest, Nutri. I love the races. I don't really truly care about number one spot anymore. The competitive pool is much larger now as of this update, like across the consoles and across the consoles and the new PC players and all the free to play players, which I've heard there's not a big amount of free to play players on PC, but I feel like just the sheer amount of new names I see on the consoles gives me some sense of there being a lot more people actually playing than you think. Death site is actually really good for that, because you can see just the individual boards and the global leaderboard, and you can just see, you know, a bunch of different platforms and names across different arcs. Actually, yes, I think Nutri should play Dispatch on stream. It's something I want to do. I just haven't had the motivation, or like I might buy it on the next sale it has, kind of thing, and binge it. But yeah, I think that kind of thing suits Nutri very well, actually. She played Horizon on stream. Fade suggested that Nutri play Dispatch. I'm trying to... I keep forgetting to actually talk about what the chat is saying. Did you ever play the Telltale games, Nutri? I recently picked up all the Walking Dead. Oh, welcome, Thef. Good to see you. Recently picked up all the Walking Dead. It's definitely something I want to dive into. And I'm thinking on stream is a good place. I want to stream some more, you know? And I actually had the plan this December to stream more variety games. Like we had that 1 week of November where I just streamed all kinds of different indie games. I think I want to do a similar thing, but with not necessarily sticking to indie games specifically. It just ends up being what I like playing is those indie gems. Ah, shit, that was a terrible line. Telltale games are like the Walking Dead episodic game, or The Wolf Among Us, if you've ever heard of that one. I don't know how else to describe them. Hey, Final Flame. Smash my time. Let's go. That's all that matters. We made it into the top 5. Let's go! Top 5, baby. I don't know who Greg is or Tanyas, but they're messing me up right now. Let's move on before I get too stuck, and let's play Short Circuiting, which is the other race. I want to get these races out of my system. RE4 VR, Final Flame. You're streaming that this evening or right now? Is that on? Is RE4 VR exclusive to PlayStation 5? Because I'm looking at getting a VR headset. I've pretty much settled on the Quest. I don't want a Meta Quest, but I'm just impatient, and I don't want to wait for the Steam frame. Well, I do want to wait for it, but I want to actually play VR again. Oh, you just finished your stream. But yeah, I actually just want to get back into it. There's so much I want to do this December, and we're already 6 days in, and I've done nothing. Gosh darn it. Damn. Yeah, I was debating on the PSVR 2 or the Quest. PSVR 2, A, is cheaper. B, it's got those lovely OLED screens. C, it's got eye tracking. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay, one more run. Eye tracking is huge for VR headsets. Huge, especially for PC VR performance. You can now get something called Pimax for all. Yeah, just one more is the motto of this stream. You get something called Pimax for all if you've got eye tracking on a VR headset, and it will basically hack foveated rendering into any headset that has eye tracking. And foveated rendering is a game changer because it just renders high resolution where you're actually looking. It's not something you even notice when done correctly, and it just saves you GPU headroom. I've seen people go from 50 FPS in Half-Life Alyx to 100 plus, and it was the only real factor in me considering the PSVR 2. As much as I love OLED screens, I'm playing on one right now, and I had an OLED TV to play MindsEye console. OLED in VR is not as good. At least at the moment, unless you spend quite a bit of money on a good OLED VR set. FaZe asks if I'm getting Steam Machine. At least I assume he's asking me. No. And purely because I don't need it. And as much as it probably has a better CPU than what I have for gaming, but the GPU is less than a PS5, and I've got a really good GPU, so I don't need it. As a product, the Steam Machine is not for people who already have high-end PCs, at least in my opinion. It may be a companion device, but even then, I think it's for the entry level. Yeah, Theft says he might get one just so the wife can play games on the couch or whatever. Like, yeah, I can see it working. Like, I got a Steam Deck back in the day. I since sold it. But when I had the Steam Deck, I loved the Steam Deck so much. I would play a lot more from the Steam Deck than I would at my desktop. My one thing about the Steam Deck is I didn't have the OLED. And when they released the OLED, I felt worse about the version I had. To the point where I actually sold it to get the OLED version. But that didn't work out. I just ended up spending the money on something else. Oh, I put myself in third. There you go. Not far off. Somewhere in between Lamarte, Scott, and this Greg guy who's popped up recently. Happy to be third place. I will probably catch Lamarte and Scott. I was barely paying attention. Always get my best times when I'm yapping on stream. So, thanks to you all. It is true, isn't it, Nutri? It's crazy how that works. I'm dropping frames on my stream. I think it's because I'm just multi-streaming too much. right now. Doesn't matter. Okay, we've got Hunter Killer. I found this exceptionally difficult on controller. And we got some really high scores here. I might have to investigate if the cheats have been updated. Not for myself, but just to check that these people aren't cheating. Because some of these scores, crazy. I always question the shooting arcs. Jeez, my sensitivity feels really high. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard with controller, honestly. And I reckon he's just playing with controller. Why does my sense feel so high? Controller. No, mouse. In these little bonus points is important, but yeah, this is really tough with a controller. It's just because you can barely auto aim at all, in my experience. Like here, I'm usually almost dead here.
The more we save, the more help we'll have for the future. Keep firing.
Picked up Halo Master Chief Collection recently. I'm pretty hyped about the Combat Evolved. On Steam at least. I had it on Game Pass. Had a really good time with it actually the other night. Yeah, that top 44k score is pretty insane actually. By far the highest score I've seen. I don't think anyone on console is close to that. Last time I checked their site anyway. But there's a lot of bonus points that you can miss out on when you're just moving around like this. Like that. Am I interested in Helix? Absolutely not. When they first announced, it was clearly a fake game, and it was crypto based, so I don't have any trust in them whatsoever to deliver on what they're saying they're doing. 67k on a PS5, never mind then. How the hell? Yeah, I'm just in the opinion that Helix is started out as a scam, and until they deliver something playable and actually working, then I'm not interested. I'm not going to like subscribe to it or be interested at all until they deliver something. So far it's just a community scam, one of those things where you just get a bunch of people interested in your whatever you're doing, and yeah. The initial trailer is just some like generic UE5 stuff. They haven't made anything themselves original. Mafia is please no. Final Flame. Final Flame says Mafia is my game of the year. No. That game sucks. I hate that game. I love Mafia too. I played through every other Mafia game after I finished that one. Because I needed to cleanse the palate, and I needed to know was it always this bad? Was I right about this Mafia, the old country? And yeah, I was absolutely right. They reused everything from Mafia 1 and just made it worse. So I'm good. You know what I mean?
Take him out.
I should have loved that game. Don't get me started. I really wanted to love that game. So much about it was cool, and I loved it being based in Sicily. And you know, I'm Sicilian, so it's like I imagine that's what people from New York felt when GTA 4 was so good. But like, nah, the game itself is not it. Not even like many actual bonus points from killing these bots. I only got 200 for killing this guy. Oh shit. There you go. I didn't even get the points there. I saw him blow up. Yeah, this sucks so far. Bad run. I see this guy get stuck here often. Try and keep that alive, but somebody usually blows it up. MindsEye, baby! I thought you were on Xbox, to be honest, Corey, and I was wrong, because I don't see your times anywhere. It's a shame. I'm just going to be the best player on Xbox. This is where you get all your points. I'm not even gonna beat my own score here. Damn. Didn't even beat my own score. Rough. It's pretty rough. What's the other one? So there's 4. So I've done Hunter Killer, Road to Hell, Short Circuiting, Fractured Echo. That's the one. A guild? Welcome to the stream, a guild. Why? How did I forget Fractured Echo? This is the one.
Life's pretty crazy. The locals aren't friendly, but they don't know what happens when you mess with trailer
So
trash.
this one on console
One day you're screwed
has
together
auto
at home,
aim, so I was like
out in the
just
desert,
cheesing it
you're
a little
sucked
bit.
into a portal and
Also, if you run out of pistol ammo, you just get infinite pistol ammo. Liquid swords look good. Okay, I'll definitely watch that trailer as soon as possible. Let's go get some points on the board. I noticed on console that, yeah, like it's got weird collision on that asset.
where are you coming from?
I like the preacher's voice. He's got neat voice acting. Where the peeps at?
Seems like I've got more
If you're not already in the MindsEye Discord, the creator of this popped up in there. You should get in there.
Not gonna lie,
Oh, you
I
can?
was expecting interdimensional
Good stuff.
beings to be
Thanks
a
for the
bit
tip,
less
Thef, who tells me you can use the drone scan. I didn't know you could do that in this arc. That is neat. Good to know. I'm getting stuck. Oh no. Okay, that was close.
Where are you coming from?
Yeah, so the developer who made this just popped up in the MindsEye chat on the MindsEye Discord, which is really neat, and confirmed that I didn't make this, so that's nice.
This where I live now?
Come on, bro. I got a ping in the MindsEye Discord as I said that.
We got robots now?
Just using a pistol. Oh, goodness gracious me. It depends on the arcs themselves. A lot of them can just be made by one person though. But yeah, usually it's a smaller team of like... I don't know. I don't actually know a number, to be honest, of how many people are on a team for an arc. But for example, races can be one person. Oh, goodness.
Another wave. Time to get crafty. Not gonna lie, I was expecting interdimensional beings to be a bit less bloodthirsty.
Those are nice dings. It's pretty neat how much freedom the guy had to make this. I did receive infinite ammo on the console version for the pistol. Interesting to see I've not received it here. Maybe it's because I'm not going for these crates. I need to go for them. I'm not sure what they do. Oh, they give you weapons. Switch your pistol. There are two. Yeah, I don't have the second one. It's not giving me the second one, but I did know to switch.
I can do this all day.
I could barely tell that was a person. They're giving me bonus points for headshots. Goodness. Where? Where? Oh. Oh.
Hurry, you bastard.
Gotta heal up. About to beat my score.
I really should have read that Morrison fella's paper on ODP construction. That would have been handy right about now. Another wave. Time to get crafty.
I don't know where I just got a point from before. Hmm. I can assure you the larger team is working on more substantial stuff. I guess the selling point of Arcadia is that you can have the one or two people exclusively working on like content in the meantime type stuff. Oh, I couldn't hit fire. Why couldn't I fire? I ran out of ammo. I didn't know. I didn't know I ran out of ammo. Upsetting. I climbed the leaderboard a little bit there. Got to fourth place. We'll replay that though. General chat. Samson reveal trailer. Okay, I will check that out shortly. Let's do one more round of this.
How do I get out of here? Life's pretty crazy. The locals aren't friendly, but they don't know what happens when you mess with trailer trash.
See if I get the infinite ammo pistol this time.
Together a homemade ODG out in the desert, the next you're sucked into a portal and shot to this lovely place.
What do these boxes do? Doesn't feel like they do much.
More of you bastards!
Come on. 10 HP. What was that? Oh, that's a supply drop. Is it just ammo? I bet it's just ammo.
Seems like I've got more visitors. Or am I the visitor?
I love that voice line. Or am I the visitor? Whoa, the whole middle section just deleted in front of my eyes? That's never happened before. Bit of RNG. That definitely didn't happen last time. Oh, it came back.
Where are you coming from?
Weird things are happening. Strange things. Maybe this is the Stranger Things collab and this is the Upside Down. Hello?
How do I get out of here?
I was on wave 9.
We got robots now?
I'm finding shooting at the legs of robots is much better now than just shooting them in the spot you think is their weak spot. I want his gun. This is gonna be dangerous. Oh god, this is so dangerous. Let them get closer.
Are you even real? Not gonna lie, I was expecting interdimensional beings to be a bit less bloodthirsty. Where are you coming from?
Come on. There it is. That's so dangerous to just pop out now. I like that they figure out to flank me though. It's pretty cool.
I hope Cletus remembers to feed my snakes while I'm away.
Cletus. New character introduction.
Are you even real?
That Hitman? Is an Agent 47 after me? You guys see that?
Are you even real? I hope Cletus remembers to feed my snakes while I'm away.
Usually that sound means they're on the truck. Alright. Getting down here. We're pinned down.
More of you bastards!
I wanted to move out there. Oh goodness. I hate when the drones appear.
I can't wait to rub this in my astrophysics professor's face. Look what this dropout pulled off. Interdimensional travel. Ha! Gotta get home first.
Jeez.
Another wave. Time to get crafty. Protecting processors.
Is it even giving me points for the drones? It's not, is it? They're just there to bullshit you as much as possible.
I can do this all day.
Oh gosh. I think now I've got the infinite ammo pistol.
Are you even
Yeah.
real?
Oh god.
I can do this all day.
Oh god. Oh god.
Are you even real? I hope Cletus remembers to feed my snakes while I'm away.
What? Uh-oh. That's another one. Wait, they're standing on the drones.
How do I get out of here?
I'm kind of stuck here because of these props, actually.
More of you bastards!
I was gonna go get some Carnix ammo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes.
I really should have read that Morrison fella's paper on ODT construction. That would have been handy right about now.
Are we approaching world record? I feel like we are. Anyone know the record? MindsEye.builders/leaderboards. Fractured Echo.
Are you even real?
Oh! About to throw it all the way. Keep it going. Those drones not giving me score is hurting my soul. Haven't actually been, I mean, touch wood, we haven't been flanked this time. But I'm not spending too much time on that far edge. Oh goodness. We got some friends. Oh, good. All right, patience, baby. Let them push. I think I got lucky with these props blocking the way. I mean, 100% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
How do I get out of here?
Run over here, get some Carnix ammo.
Another wave. Time to get crafty.
Jeez, that thing is spinning. You guys notice the Ferris wheel? Just going wild over there. Oh, oh, oh! I'm getting lag. Hope it don't crash on me.
I really should have read that Morrison fella's paper on ODT construction. That would have been handy right about now.
I'm glad this is all happening on stream. Come on. Trying to get him to crouch. Now, how far should we go? Let's go get one of these. Is it like bonus score or anything?
Seems like I've got more visitors. Or am I the visitor? I hope Cletus remembers to feed my snake while I'm away.
The spawn portals are like fog volumes layered on top of each other. Hey, nobody watch this and copy my angle. This is Luigi's corner now. I heard a drone. Oh! Where from?
Is this where I live now?
There you are, you sneaky bastard. Need Carnix ammo.
Are you even real?
Did I get some? No, I didn't. Darn.
I really should have read that Morrison fella's paper on ODT construction. That would have been handy right about now.
Oh shit. 2 HP. Anybody got the world record yet? Like, I want to know what it is. What is the #1 record globally? Oh, goodness. That drone has a person on it. 37,800. Okay. We're not there yet. We're about to lose it. I've got no ammo. I'm dead. Damn. 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 Could have had it. So close. And yet, so far. Quite the impressive record, though. It would just take a lot more time, wouldn't it? Wow. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with second place. I did better than XX. I'll take it. What else we got? That's all of the new content, isn't it? What's the records here? Quite high. Jeez. Should we call stream or should we do one more? And if we do one more thing, what should it be? should it be? Going haywire? Which one do you like more? I'm 4th on downtown and I'm 1st on airport. Happy to still be 1st on airport. Maybe we should just do downtown then. Hell yeah. That doesn't look like the back niner, does it? I wonder why it defaulted to Preacher. It usually is default back niner. Everybody remember to stay hydrated. I think they fixed dead bodies counting for accuracy. Also, there used to be a guy up there. There's not a guy up there anymore. Change some of the spawns up here. Did I even improve my score? No, I didn't. Alright. Well, I am going to call the stream there, though. Thanks for joining me today. We will be streaming again maybe this weekend, possibly. But definitely Tuesday and Thursday every week. So be sure to join us then. You've got Theft coming up in a little bit, about 3 hours time. Thanks for watching.